More than 1 year ago, Süddeutsche Zeitung, a German newspaper, come to us and say, hey, ICIJ, I have this huge data leak, but I can't do anything with it because, well, it's too big and we are just one newsroom. In this leak, there was more than 13 million of files, 1.4 terabytes of data, so a huge leak, and they didn't have the capacity to handle this. So with Süddeutsche Zeitung, we started to organize this investigation. We worked during more than a year on that project. We started in December 2016 when Süddeutsche Zeitung contacted us. And then we set up this meeting in Munich in March where we coordinate with all the media partners. 6 months later, we published the first stories around the Panama Papers, this leak, and, well, we started to publish more and more data until mid-February of this year. What's on this leak? In this leak, you have 1.4 terabyte of data, which is not the biggest leak in history, but almost the biggest. And that means that you cannot use traditional tool to analyze this. You cannot use Excel or this kind of stuff because it's way too big. If you have to inspect every file and use 1 minute per file, which is a minimal, you would spend 26 years to analyze every file. So that's huge, and that shows the importance of having many people with a lot of expertise to handle this kind of file. So if you look on the sources of those files, they come from 21 different sources. First one, and the biggest one, is Appleby, a trust company based in Bermuda that, well, have had a data leak of 6.8 million of documents. And there is also this company called Asia City Trust based in Singapore with not as many documents, but a lot. And finally, we had data from 19 secrecy jurisdictions. So you know that in tax haven secrecy jurisdiction, they don't have transparency on the company registries. Well, basically, we had those data. We had those registries for 19 jurisdictions. So we started to coordinate with Süddeutsche Zeitung, and we gathered an exclusive network of partners for this very specific project. It was 95 media outlets and more than 400 journalists, so a huge network that was supposed to work only on this issue. But how can you coordinate such a big mass of journalists? It's kind of a very specific job for ICIJ. So first of all, we use a platform we used before called Oxwall. It's basically a forum. It's very close to what you are used to use. And, well, it's kind of old. It's kind of buggy, but it works because, well, journalists know it. They know how to use it, and they are used to, well, communicate on this platform to coordinate on the investigation. And, you know, very often people ask me, hey, how do you decide which stories with angle the journalists are going to work on? Well, basically, they just discuss on this platform. We also had several layers of security on our platform. One of the well-known security standards we had is 2FA, so, you know, instead of having just one password to connect to the platform, you have two. And we also try, at the end of the project, to have a third layer of security called client certificate, where we explain to the journalist how to install a small file on their computer to be able to identify all devices that connect to our platform.